Stop. Hey, Lady Di, how are you? Sorry, I was listing some books. I didn't see you pop in. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. I look so professional. I'm babysitting dogs, so I apologize if the dogs start to bark. I have 3 big dogs that I'm babysitting. I'm up at my daughter's house. So I'm just laughing because I'm like looking at my daughter's chair, and I never sit down doing auctions. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of nice. So anyway, and of course I've got 3 big dogs. My dog Gracie and her dogs. She's got Belle, who is about 88 pounds, and then Dublin is her other is the sister, and she's about 70 pounds. And my Gracie's about 70 pounds. You're used to it. You're a professional dog sitter, are you really? Well, this is Belle. Let me see if I can show you to her without my phone dropping. She's right here showing me her toy. And then that's my Gracie laying down in the bed. And then Dublin is hiding out in the living room. But yeah, I just got up here. I'm here for the week. So I'm running some shows from her house. Thank you, Belle. I love your toy. That's a nice one. Can I see it? So we have fluffy toys because that's what my dogs like too. Yeah, she's good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Go on. Go play with it. Good girl. They're good girls. They're old ladies. They're about, I think her dogs are almost 9 and mine is almost 7. So yeah. Yeah. So how are you? You having a good Sunday? I hope you're having a good Sunday. I've got to drink some of my Diet Coke. This is kind of nice just hanging out and being able to talk. I do have a whole bunch of books loaded. I don't know. So this is my first time running a book show on Palm Street. I've run 3 vintage shows, so I'm brand new. Obviously, I know you've been in my shows before. And I'm not doing a vintage show here this week because I'm at my daughter's and I could not bring all the stuff up that's in my shop. But I'm going to have, I think I have a vintage show scheduled. You have 213. Aw, your personal pups. Do you rescue? I rescue, but I'm not going to judge if you don't rescue. I only rescue. So I've only ever rescued, but my parents bought dogs from stores, which I would get upset with. But they always had really good dogs, though. They lucked out with their dogs, but that was different time, different age. All 3 are rescues. Nice. What type of dogs? So Gracie is a pity boxer. She rescued me from Tennessee just about 5.5 years ago. And she was found wandering the streets pregnant with 10 puppies in town in Tennessee. And I'm up here in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut. So they rescued her. She was abused. And she's an awesome girl. But she likes to be next to her mom. And right now she's enjoying the sunshine that's on her body because she doesn't usually. It's been so cold up here and just yucky. But I'm actually up in Massachusetts for the week because that's where my daughter lives. She lives up in Massachusetts. So I have to travel like an hour and 10 minutes or something to get to her house. Fur balls? What kind of fur balls? They're just mixed. Oh, American Eskimo. I'm sorry, your comments came through weird. American Eskimo and Australian Shepherds. Ooh, nice. Those are active dogs. Especially the Australian Shepherd. My girlfriend had Australian Shepherds, and I remember we used to work together, and we had to go walk those babies a lot. Yes, they are. Gracie's very active too, but she can also be like a couch potato if I make her be a couch potato, which I'm making her be a couch potato today. Then she's definitely that. Anyhow, I'm just going to show some books. And we can talk and chit chat. And I'm just thrilled that somebody hopped in. So I do a lot of antique and vintage books. I am by no means an expert. I am self-taught. Well, not self-taught. I'm in another group of very professional booksellers, and they've been teaching me a lot. So I'm learning. I feel like such a librarian with the window open and my daughter's chair and my hair is pulled back. I always have my hair pulled back. This is just a different setting for me. So anyway, this is a caravan. Let me get this. I gotta teach myself to do this while I'm talking, and so please bear with me. And I know I put this in here, so now I gotta find it. Okay, it's now missing. Why is it missing? Did I put it in the wrong section? No, I did not. Okay, then. Figure's the first book I grab. Okay, well, we're just going to do it. I'm just going to do it this way then. Because I have some random listings in here as well. Oops, but that's not the right listing that I want. Let's do this one. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm running the auction and I didn't even tell you. So this is called A Caravan of Music Stories. And it's a hardcover. I deal mostly in hardcovers. Most of my books are hardcover only. This is copyright 1947. So I know a lot of people do like their hands. I like people to be able to see me. And I like to be able to show the books that way. So if you guys don't like it that way, let me know and I can flip my screen around. And welcome in. Who else joined? I see somebody else out there. Hey, Cadillac, how are you? My name's Lori, by the way. Welcome in. This is my first book show on this platform, so bear with me. But I have all vintage and antique books, and they're all hardcovers, and they're all in really nice shape, unless I say so. But I think most of the books I have here today are in really nice shape. So what I do is I show you the books, I show you the spines, I talk about them, give you a little bit of information about them, and then I'll just run it. So this is by Frederick Fell. This is it's copyright Frederick. Published by Frederick Fell, Inc., New York, 1947. The hinge is really good. You're going to get sick of me saying all this stuff because you're going to learn a lot about books if you don't know. Really nice, tight spine. There is no shelf wear, very little shelf wear on this. There is no dust cover. It's a light gray if you're looking for this for decor. This is a caravan of music stories. There's very little foxing on this, and it's got some staining of the pages, which is actually staining really nice. 1947 is your copyright date. I like to try to show you the copyright date when I find it, just so you can see it. And there is some contents. So this is all like stories about music. And there is Thomas Mann, the infant prodigy. Ben Height is the humorist in Ham. Dean Fowles is solo on the cornet. Ludwig Bellmans is Putzi. Marianne Hoger and Lesson in Music. Lanson Hughes, guitar. So anyway, just to kind of give you a whole bunch of information. It's a music book about stories. It's a whole bunch of stories on music. So a caravan of music stories. And yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to be confusing or boring. And thank you for hopping in. And I'm just going to run it again in case anybody's interested. This is a nice one. And that one's running. This is 1947. And it is Caravan of Music Stories. So thank you for looking at this one. Really nice shape. And I can't tell if, and welcome in. Flat coated retriever mix. Oh my gosh, nice. Nice. So welcome in. Let me know if there's something you're looking for. I do have some poetry and I do have some decor books. If you guys are looking for decor books, I've got some Reader's Digest books. These are super popular for decor. Let me run one of those because I don't have to talk a lot about them. I can just show you the actual book and just run it and not keep you busy, I don't want anybody to be bored. That is not my intent at all. And we're going to go here. I think I'm doing this right. Okay. So this one's running and these are for decor. These are very pretty. This is Reader's Digest. These are very vintage. This is volume 4, 1957. And look at how pretty these are. These got wear. They've got shelf wear and stuff, but they're beautiful for decor on your shelves. Obviously you can read them. You're getting The Century of the Surgeon by Love Possessed, A Duel with a Witch Doctor in Warm Bodies. Actually, this one's got some good stories to it. And so that one, I can run it again because, I'm talking and, hold on. That was not where I wanted to go with these. These are $8 a piece, not $12 a piece. And very, very pretty. They're in good shape. And look at how pretty for decor. So just to give you a close-up of, this is like a maroon on the edge here, and then it's tan with like green and little pink decor. Very pretty books. Oh, and it's dyed on the top. And these are all illustrated, I believe, too. I'm pretty sure these also have illustrations. Let me see if I can find illustrations in here. Yep, there's illustrations. So that's also nice for decor if you want to do it that way. Plus, this one's cool because of the way the pages, so you've got illustrations like that in here, but look at the pages on this one. So if you wanted to put it on your shelf like this, look at how the pages are dyed different colors. Super cool. So I'm going to run that one again because I'm still learning this platform. So I apologize. And welcome in. My name is Lori. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Dreamy. I'm just running my very first book show on this platform. I do know books. It's just I'm getting confused on how to run it here. So thank you for joining. And I also do vintage and antiques. So please follow me. And I do have a coupon, by the way. I have a coupon up there so you can grab it. It's for this show. I think I did that right. I hope I did that right. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular. This is not my normal space. I am actually in my daughter's house for the week. So I brought a whole bunch of books up here with me to run this book show because I wanted to start doing this up here as well. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is not the right book. I want to make sure I'm running the right book. So bear with me while I find the right book. Okay, we're here. And this is, I should have just ran these random. It would have been very much easier to do it than the way I'm doing it right now. Nope, that's not it. I've got to figure out how to work this system better. Okay, I think I found the right one. Now I got to figure out which one it is to run. Ay. Sorry. Okay, this one's running, and this one is circa 1957, volume 1, Reader's Digest. I'm running some Reader's Digest for decor. Obviously, you can read these too, and they're vintage. I mean, they're older than me, 1950s, and I'm pretty dang old. This one's got gray with like little berry kind of berries. I know lots of people buy these for decor. Really nice. It's also illustrated. These are nice. Oh, and it's got pink end pages with a nice ex libris stamp there. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that on a Reader's Digest before. We do have somebody decide to color. I just noticed that on this one. So this one has definitely got somebody decided to color the pages with a magic marker. But if you're using this for decor, but oh my gosh, really nice frontis page and title page. So you could actually use this like this for decor as well. That would be really cool. How cool is that? That's so mid-century modern right there. Like, dang, that's nice. I like that a lot. We do have quite a bit of writing in here. Somebody let their kid go to town with pen. So I try to call out whenever stuff I find it, but you know, and I don't see any other illustrations in this one. Lots of writing. I'm going to mark this one down because I didn't realize it had that much writing in it. So let me fix this one, and we're going to I'm going to drop this down to 5 if anybody's interested in this one, because I don't like to, let me make sure I've got the right one. Yep, okay. Ay. Okay, that's running again for 5 if anybody's interested in it. Decor, you can still read it. Like I said, it's got marks from somebody's child. They were letting scribble probably to keep them busy. Very, very nice book, though. These are really, really in great shape. Okay, next one up is the, I only have 4 Reader's Digests here with me, but, and I'm sorry if I'm not catching your comment. I will try. I got to try better at that. That's something I'm still learning. Still learning how to do it all. It's hard to do this by yourself, you know. It really is. Okay, this one's running. This one is volume 2, 1959, and it's gray with blue, like floral, and it's in nice tight spine again. These are good. It could use a little cleaning right there probably. And, oh, nice end pages. It's like a lavender. And this one is, let me see. Oh, this is a first edition too. So it's also a first edition, which those command more money. Oops, sorry, don't bid. I put the wrong, it changes the time, or it moves to the, I shouldn't have hit run next. I have to figure that out too. Hi, Dreamy. You guys are probably like, what the heck is this girl doing? Yeah, look, this girl doesn't know what the heck she's doing herself. And why is this? I'm not seeing comments moving. So am I just boring people? I guess I am. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Miscellaneous Reader's Digest. Preview, Volume 2, 1959. Yeah, that's the one I had. Okay, well, why did it run that one? I don't know. Let me change the time to see if I can get it to run longer while I talk about it. Okay, I think this is going to run longer now, maybe, possibly. So this is 1959. You're getting The Secret Project of Sigur O'Leary, Dear and Glorious Physician, Collision Course, Jungle Girl, and Epitaph for an Enemy. And this is also a first edition. Plus, it's blue with the pink decor. These are super nice for decor, like on your shelf. Super, super nice. And then it's got the lavender end pages, and it's got some staining. 1959. And this is also the first edition one, which is also nice. So it says first edition right there, 1959. Some good reads. Oh, and we have really nice end pages as well. Super nice. And I'm just going to keep on practicing. Oops, I should not have done run next because that's where it changes. That's where I'm making my mistake. That is my mistake right there. Can't do run next on this platform either. I figured that out finally. I got to make my fingers stop doing the talking. So again, I'm sorry I'm keep on running just because I haven't figured it out. So let me know. There is a coupon. Claim the coupon. Yeah, go get it. Go get the coupons, guys. I've got coupons in there for all of you. So go grab that so you can get yourself a little bit of a discount. And I appreciate that. Okay. And I do have lots of other books in the auction. So let me know if you want me to rerun any of the Reader's Digest. I didn't run the last one. I've got 4 of them. And yeah, we'll just keep on moving. Keep on moving and grooving. And I haven't figured out how to run and see my shop at the same time. So I know there's a way because I just did it before, but I'm not sure how. So let me, yeah. I'm sorry, I say a lot too. I do that a lot too. Timer. There we go. I think I normally don't run these for as long on my other platform, but I'm going to run them for longer here if I can possibly do it. Okay. This one is, until you guys get used to me. So this is The Robe, and it is by HM Company is the publisher, and it's got a red cover. It's very, very tight spine. The hinge is good. The spine is good on this one. Oh, and you're getting some Affirma. Whenever I find Affirma, you get the Affirma in the books. This is actually an old carte postal. This is worth more than the book probably right now. It's never been used, and it's old. And it's got Japanese women. It's very cool. So that's coming. That's part of it. That was in the book. So there's your hinge is good on this one. This is, it does have some writing from a child right there. And that's in crayon. You might be able to erase that. I'm not quite sure if you can. But that is on the right before the title page. There's the title page. And this is Houghton Mifflin Company is the publisher. There is a teeny tiny rip in the title page at the very, very bottom. It's very small, right down there. And this is 1942. And actually the last impression was 1943. So the last copyright date is 1943 on this. This is The Robe. And we do have some dog-eared pages, just a couple, not bad. Somebody just folded them down instead of using a bookmark. I think we all kind of were taught that back in the day. I don't know why our parents taught us that, but we just did that. But I'll try to get that to flatten out. It's only one page, actually. So this is The Robe, and I'm trying to remember what this is about because I lost my notes on it. But it's all about the Roman Empire and about a gentleman that won Jesus's robe in a bet, and what he had to do to, I think, get rid of it. I can't remember the whole thing. Anyhow, it's a good story. I have actually, this is like the 5th copy I've had of this, and I've sold all of them. And I just picked up another one because it's a very popular book. There is a little paint stain right up there at the very tippity top, and we do have shelfware. This is a really good book. I'm not kidding you. It's a good read. Really good read and very interesting read. It's a novel. It's not a true story. And let me get this one going. I don't think I ran it. No, I did not. Oops. Okay. I'm going to run it just in case. I can't remember if I ran it or not. The Robe, 1940s. It's in good shape. A little bit of crayon mark there. Other than that, there is all your pages. And there was one page that had fold over, and there was a teeny tiny rip in the title page. Very, very very, very small. Negligible. And there is a coupon going too, so make sure you guys claim the coupon. And thank you. I've got these running a little bit longer just so I was trying to run it and talk about it at the same time. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, so we'll figure it out. This is Excuse My Dust. So this one is, let me find my, because I did pin some of these. But I'm just increasing the timer because I just didn't do the timers right on these for right now. Okay, Excuse My Dust. How do I pin this? Oh, it doesn't. I guess I'll just run it and talk about it. So this is the spine. The spine's in good shape. Let me know if it's too bright in here. I can always close the curtain behind me. This is Partridge, is the publisher. It's black. It does have staining. You're going to have stain. All my books are vintage or antique. Hinge is good. We have staining, but the hinge is nice and tight. No splitting. And we do have some water stains around the edge of the papers, but it's not affecting the reading area. So there's water stains around the edge. This one is by Bellamy Partridge. It's illustrated by Stephen Voorhees and Whitsley House and McGraw-Hill Book Company in London. There's your frontispiece. And then there is your, let me see. And this is a novel, 1943. And let me see. So tolerant, I'm just going to read the very first paragraph. Tolerant as he was of dust around his office and his law books, my father had a strong aversion to it anywhere else. One of the reasons why he liked to drive a speedy road horse was that he would not have to drag along some behind a soggy team, eating their dust, as the phrase went. More than once I've heard him sputter and mutter when he came up behind a vehicle on a narrow stretch of road. So this is called Excuse My Dust. It does have illustrations. It is a novel, and we also have deckled pages. 1946, I think I said. I'm having a hard time remembering my dates this afternoon. I think I need more coffee. Thank God I live on coffee, so I apologize if you hear me talk about coffee a lot. I live on coffee. I know that's not a good thing, but hey. 1943, Excuse My Dust, and this is... I don't think I ran it. If I did, I'm going to rerun it because Lori is just getting used to this entire platform, and I apologize if I'm trying to, if I'm missing something. So this one's running if anybody's interested in this one. 1943, Excuse My Dust. It is a novel. We have deckled pages. It's in good shape. It's got some staining on the cover. Because these are, vintage copies, old novels. And hey, Stephen, how are you? Just teaching myself books on this channel too. Stephen finds me all the time. Hi, Ashfield. And hi, Squishy Tide. How are you? I'm just trying to figure all this out, and because Lori likes to keep herself busy. But go get the coupon, guys. This one's got a dust cover, by the way. This one's the Thomas Mann Reader, and it's selected, edited, and with introductions by Joseph Warner Angel. And we do have dust covers always never survive. So it does have some rips, little teeny tiny rips and folds in it. And it's very rare that you find dust covers that are in any kind of good shape. But they really keep the book pretty decent. This one it's kept the book pretty good. The spine is beautiful with that gold gilding, the Holy Sinner. And it does have some aging and staining on the actual book. So this one is Thomas Mann's most fascinating story. It's the retelling, elaborated only as he could elaborate it, of a medieval legend of the exceeding mercy of God and the birth of the blessed Pope Gregory. Mann is kept as closely to the outward of the plot of this old story as he kept to the Bible version of the story of Joseph. But in his elaboration of it, he has used all the techniques which has accrued to me through the psychology and narrative art of 700 years. As for the Holy Sinner, his origin is shameful, his life is sinful, his atonement ruthless, and his end is transfiguration by divine mercy. Ooh, this one sounds very interesting. So this is The Holy Sinner by Thomas Mann. It's a Borsey book, and it's copyright 1951 with dust cover. The dust cover is in fair condition, fair to poor because of the rips. The book is in good condition, and the dust cover did its job, and it's got a really pretty gilded spine as well. And I'm going to run this again because, Lori is completely not good with this app at all. Holy Sinner by Thomas Mann. This is a great price. These comp much higher than what I'm selling them for, guys. I do all my research on my books. And so this one's running. The Holy Sinner by Thomas Mann, and I do ship fast, so these will all get shipped tomorrow. Because I'm at my daughter's house, and if you're wondering if I look like a librarian, I feel like a librarian today. And how may I help you today? I look like one. I feel like one. I'm sitting in my daughter's office chair, and it's like, oh, I like this setup. It's a nice setup, actually. I never sit, so it's very strange for me to sit. But anyway, welcome in. Okay, this next one is Jude the Obscure. And if you're just joining and looking for books just for decor, I've got a couple of Reader's Digest books here that I can also show you that are very nice for decor. They're good for reading, too. But, they're... I've got a whole bunch of books, though, guys. And I thought I put this book in, but, oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So let me just edit this. I'm going to bring the timer way up on these because I'm going to try to talk while they're running in case anybody decides that they're interested, and that's fine if you're not. Okay. And... still haven't figured out how to work this. It doesn't want to change. So this is Jude the Obscure. It's an old, really beautiful Thomas Hardy by Harper and Row. It's got a nice spine. It's nice and tight. There's no condition issues, just a little bit of fading of the wording on the spine. The end pages are beautiful. They're maps, and they're in excellent shape. The hinge is really nice and tight on this one as well. This is also, so this was originally published in 1895. This version is 1966. So the copyright on this one is 1966, but it's from an 1895 book. And the last chapters of Jude the Obscure have a rather excessively clarity of Hardy, who is the author, intentions in his final novel, Jude Folly, who is a student that is aspiring, devoted, and dies miserably of an ailment that the bodily form of in his despair, while a human being of special quality dies alone and neglected. The rest of the world goes its usual way, indifferent or self-seeking. The university that the worthy Jude could not enter offers an entertainment to a general public of Arabellas and Vilberts and confers honorary degrees of public figures. Anyhow, not to get super confusing, I was just reading a little bit of the introduction of this book. So this is Jude the Obscure. And again, you can look these up online. These run for a lot more than what I'm selling them for. And it's in really nice shape. No dust cover. There's the end of the book. The hinges are good. Everything is good. It's just got some dust, and it's a good one. Let me see here. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. So Jude the Obscure, 1966. And I'm going to run it again because I think I ran it, but I'm practicing my book skills on this platform. It's it's a little wonky for me, but I'll figure it out eventually. Practice makes perfect, right? So this is from an 1890s story, and it's copyright 1966 on this one. Thank you for looking at that one. And then the next one is The Man Who Invented Sin. And I didn't realize I had so many religious books in this show today, but I do. So this is, it's beautiful. It's really lovely. So there is your front of the book, and there is your spine with the gold gilding, and it's actually embossed, which is super nice. It's a dark grayish blue. There is a dent, I think, from whatever it was leaning against in the book. There you go. You can see it better there. In the bookcase, the hinge is good. The spine is good. This is in a really nice shape. You do have a inscription, and you do have a really pretty book plate of a castle. Oh, I love that book plate. That's really nice. And this is The Man Who Invented Sin and Other Stories by Sean O'Fallon, with illustrations by Elizabeth Rivers. New York by the Devon Adair Company is the publisher, 1948. So there is your title page. And copyright 1948 as well. So the copyright and the title page match on this one. And this is, this author also wrote A Midsummer Night Madness, A Nest of Simple Folk, Constance Bird Alone, A Purse of Coppers, Silver Branch, She Had to Do Something, Come Back to Aaron, King of the Beggars. So somebody did check off like what they had read in the chapters. They put little check marks next to it. And other than that, this is clean. The man, and it's illustrated. So there are etchings in here as well. Really nice. Man Who Invented Sin. And I thought I printed myself out the notes on these, but I don't know where I put my notes. So I like to tell you a little bit about all the books, but yeah, Lori is so not prepared as usual. I over prepare and then I can't find half the stuff that I prepare with. That's the back end pages. It's in really nice shape. It's really, really nice shape. And hopefully you guys get to know me because I plan on running shows on here as well as soon as I figure out this whole platform. And that's running for just 15 seconds. And it's in very, very nice shape. Gold gilded, The Man Who Invented Sin. It's in really nice shape. And I ship fast as well. And these will all be bubble wrapped, by the way. 1948. I couldn't remember the date. 1948. So it's what, 70 something years old, 80 something years old. And thank you for looking at that one. I can't tell if it ended. I think it did. Welcome in. Hi, Share Bear. How are you? Okay. This is a good one. This is called The Little Book Room, and it's Eleanor Fairjohn's Short Stories for Children. It's illustrated by Edward R. Dizone. It's 1956 University Press. And this is really, really, really a great find. I was a little happy when I found this book. So 1955 is the copyright date, and it's in really excellent shape. Super tight. There's not even any shelf wear on this. no shelfware whatsoever on the end. There's your spine. Your spine is beautiful. This is also illustrated. There's your end pages. You do have a little markup there, but for vintage books, really nice. Let me see if I can find some illustrations in here as well. I kind of like sitting here talking to you guys. This is nice. I don't never ever get to do this. So there's a nice illustration of an etching. And this is The Miracle of Port Island, The Little Book Room. This is a children's story. There's another illustration, and this one says, I know you are sweeter than grass fields in June and as bright as the single star watching the moon. I long for my grass and I dream of my star, though I haven't the faintest idea who you are. I love it. That's great. There's another etching. So these are children's stories. The Girl Who Kissed the Peach Tree. Oh, wow. These are really, really unusually beautiful. There's another illustration on this one. So this is all illustrated, black etching, really like stories that are going to make you smile, I think. It's called The Little Book Room. This is Leaving Paradise. So I'm going to read this quick little ditty that's in here. This is Three little princes leaving paradise, mouth hanging open until tomorrow noon. Clarinet, clarinet, my wooden shoes make spectacles. Peach, apple, apricot, one too many in the pot. Lift it with the ladle and out goes he. I have no clue what that all means, but part of the story. So the stories in here are really cool. Oh, there's another really nice illustration. This one's nice. I get sucked up into kids' books. I just find them very comical and they make me laugh and they make me smile. And you know what? That's part of life. You want to laugh and smile. So this is the only thing, I think this is the only kids book I have today. And this is a good one. Very good one. And that's running. The Little Book Room by Eleanor Faragine. And that's running. And it's really comped super high. So I don't sell books by what I comp them at. So beautiful condition, in very nice shape, highly illustrated. Lots of stories in here. The King's Daughter Cries for the Moon. I was looking for a chapter like telling me, oh, here it is, the contents. The King and the Corn. I'm going to rerun this just while I have to remember not to do run next because that doesn't work. That does not work, as I found out in my other place. Okay, it's running again. So you've got The King and the Corn, The King's Daughter Cries for the Moon, Young Kate, A Flower Without a Name, The Goldfish, The Clumber Pup, The Miracle of the Poor Island, The Girl Who Kissed the Peach Tree, Westwoods, The Barrel Organ, The Giant and the Mite, The Little Dressmaker, The Ladies' Room, The Seventh Princess, Leaving Paradise, The Little Lazy Lady's Roses, The Caminera Donkey, The Tims, Pennyworth, tons of stories in here. Tons and tons, and it's really, really nice, guys. And there is a coupon, so make sure you guys are claiming that coupon for today's show. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's see what else I've got in my bag of tricks, because I did not list all the books. I don't know if I have anybody on here that collects Modern Library. I have one Modern Library, I think, with me today. And this is the Modern Book of Criticism. And it's got really pretty gold gilding. The spine is faded. It is Modern Library. There's your guy with the torch. And there's your nice end pages. There is an inscription. The owner's name somewhere is written right there. And the hinge is really good on this one. And this is the Modern Book of Criticism, edited with an introduction by Ludwig Lussen. And this, I don't know if this has a publication date. So I'm going to say these are 1920s because I look at a lot of books and I sell a lot of this particular type of modern library book. So this is about 1920s. It shouldn't be much older than that. And it's definitely not newer than that. So let me run this as a random. Let me find my random listings. And I want to edit this and edit. We're going to run this one for just that much. That shipping. How can I do? How does that work? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, we're going to go this way. I didn't know I could do custom shipping rates. So this is going to have a custom shipping rate. I hope I'm doing it correctly. I guess live and learn. We're going to live and learn on this one because it's a lightweight book, and I wanted to make sure you guys aren't paying a huge amount of money for shipping. So let me know if you can see the shipping rate. I hope you can see it because I guess I can't. This is the Modern Library. This is a Modern Book of Criticism, circa 1920s, 1930s on this. And it's in really nice shape, just a faded spine. Other than that, it's in good shape. And I would appreciate if anybody could let me know if you could see. I had put a custom, I didn't know I could do that. Nice to know. Yeah, that was really nice to know. So these will ship media mail, by the way, I'm assuming. So this is the Republic of Plato from the Home Library. And this is also in really nice shape. Nice tight spine. And we have an inscription at the very tippity top there. And we have some staining and aging of the pages. And let's see what else I can show you. Oh, we have a really beautiful frontispiece. The vellum and the title page are starting to starting to fall out of the book. That's an easy fix. You can just glue it. They're half attached and half not attached. And this is, let me see if I can figure out the date on this one. This is old. So this, and we also have some translations. So this is the Republic of Plato translated into English with an analysis and notes by John Lewin Davies and David James Vaughan. They're the late fellows of Trinity College in Cambridge. And then you have a quote by Tennyson, "Knowledge is earthly of the mind, but wisdom is heavenly of the soul." And I love that. I love Tennyson anyway. So if you're not a Tennyson fan, you should check Tennyson out. And I'm gonna just have to date this one. This is late 1890s to early 1900s. I could not find a date on this one, but just my experience with this type of book and this type of paper and all the font and everything, it's definitely 1890s, probably closer to 1905, 1906. The Republic of Plato, it's a nice one, guys. Let me see if I can figure this one out now. And, oh, I like that I can do that. I did not know I could do that with the, with the shipping. Oops. So that'll help you guys out greatly. Okay, so your custom fee shouldn't be more than $6 on this one. And that's running. This is the Republic of Plato. Plus you get a coupon on today's show as well. So that'll help cover whatever you're paying for shipping fees. And I don't know if I did that one right. I don't think I did. I think I pulled the wrong because I just noticed something. And again, I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I apologize. Okay. Did it wrong. I read the wrong listing. Now it's showing right. So that one's running. So now I don't have to ask you. I can see the shipping, which is great. I didn't realize I could see the shipping. So this is the Republic of Plato, early 1900s. It's in good shape. And you also have a nice quote by Tennyson in here and a really nice frontispiece. And thank you for checking that one out. Okay, now that I know I can adjust to the custom shipping, that makes me happy. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, we've got another good book, guys. So this is Lord Byron. This is Byron Shelley and the Pisan Circle. It does have 1952, and it's also a first edition. So first edition, 1952. You do have a library punch stamp there, and you do have some old tape. I started taking the tape off, but I don't want to ruin the book. So there's old tape on the book. Why there's old tape on the book, I don't know. I dislike when people do that to books. But this is Byron Shelley and their Pisan Circle by Klein. You do have a library note there as well. This also has a discarded stamp from the library, but you have a informational piece that is glued onto the front of the copy, the end pages, and the end pages at the very bottom have little teeny tiny rips, very teeny tiny, like somebody almost, I don't know what they did, used it for notepad or something, just the couple and their end pages, so it's not affecting the rest of the book, thank goodness. But this was an old library copy, and but it's beautiful. Look at that frontispiece. And that's the Villa La France in Pisa, and the drawing is also a first edition, 1952, which is great as well. And this has got the Shelleys at Pisa, the Irish Experience by John Toft Jr., the beginnings of the Pisan Circle, Lord Byron comes to Pisa, the winter of 1821 through 1822, the Fair with the Dragoon, the afternoon of March 24, 1822, the reverberations of the Dragoon Affair, the summer colonies, and the end of the Pisan Circle, and after Pisa. You also have illustrations in here, and the illustrations are Lord Byron. Let me see if I can find that one, page 56. Yes. So, these are cool. I love when they do silhouettes like that. They're really cool. And welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday. I'm only going to stay on for a little bit longer. I came on mainly to practice my book selling skills on here. This is the disposition to the police at the Pisa. So there's a letter, a picture of a letter. Super cool. This is cool. So let me see if I can run this one. And welcome in. Please bookmark my shows. I think I have another show set up. And if not, I will set up another show. I'm going to run this one. This is a great deal. This is a first edition as well. And that's running if anybody's interested in this one. This is illustrated Byron Shelley and the Pisan Circle, 1952 first edition. It's in good to fair condition. There are some small rips, and then there's tape on the book. And then there's a library punch as well. But other than that, nice copy. And like I said, it's a first edition. Okay. Let's run this one. This is Up Front by Bill Maudlin. And then I think I'm going to end at this note. So you do have a piece of the dust cover that tells you what it is about. And you do have a inscription that's got water damage on the inscription. There's water damage to the book. This book is, other than that, nice tight hinge, but you've got staining from some water. And this is Up Front by Bill Maudlin. And there's your title page. And this also has 1945 is your third printing before publication. So 1945 copyright date. We do have the dust cover in pieces. You will get the dust cover. but it's in pieces. I will have it tucked inside the book. There's 3 pieces of dust cover. So that'll all be included because I always make sure I do that. And this is, I'm just trying to read about what this was. So 23-year-old cartoonist Maudlin can draw the infantry truthfully because he has been one himself since he was 18. He fought and drew his way through the campaign in Sicily and wears the Purple Heart for wounds received in Italy. Bill Maudlin was born in New Mexico and grew up on a ranch near Phoenix, Arizona. His first job as an artist was at the age of 12, drawing posters for a rodeo. And then, so there's a lot of illustrations in here. It's super cool. Super, super cool. And thank you for checking this one out. Yeah, this one's highly illustrated because he was also a cartoonist. And so let me run this one. I'm not sure if this is going to run like I want it to. Oh, maybe it will. So that's running, if anybody's interested in that one. And Bill Maudlin up front. And I don't know if I told you the date. Super highly illustrated from him, 1945. 1945. We've got some really cool illustrations in here. The whole book is all illustrated. It's very unusual. Very unusual. All cartoon, very well done cartoonists. Wow, he was good. He was really good. Anyhow, thank you for checking him out. And I think on that note, I'm going to get going. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Again, I apologize if I'm not seeing the notes. And I think that's it. So I have to figure this out. Let me launch the after party. And I don't know where to go. Oh, let's go here. Thanks, guys.